Page 46, exercise number 1. Complete the sentences with the correct relative pronoun. If there is more than one correct answer, write both answers. Alright, so the cake number 1. The cake, which or that. My dad made one first prize in the competition. The girl who or that babysits my little brother is teaching him to bake. The shop where I bought the recipe book sells lots of cookery books. The cafe, which is near my house, only serves organic food. Giada de Laurentiis, whose TV show I often watch, has her own catering business. I've been reading about Sam Stern, who is a famous chef and writer. That was the year when I learned to cook. Jamie Oliver, whose cookbook I often use, is a famous British chef. Page 46, exercise number 2, add brackets or underline if you want to around the relative pronouns that can be left out, that you can remove, okay? So if you have any doubts about how to do this exercise, you may take a look at the video that you've got in the virtual classroom that is called Grammar 1 Relative Clauses. So here we go. Number 1, the chef who came to our school to give cooking lessons was great. So here we got who, and is it okay? Can I remove it? Oh, I'm afraid you can't. So it has to be there. Do you remember why? Okay, I will give a brief explanation here. If you got a sentence like this one, we can't remove the relative pronoun here. We can't do it because afterwards here there is no subject. Okay, but as I have told you before, you may take a look at the grammar explanation about how to and when to remove them. So number 2, the man that I saw in the supermarket owns the restaurant near our house. In this case, we've got these pronoun, and yes, you can remove it, you can take it away. Why? Because here you've got a subject that is different from the subject you've got there. They're not the same. Okay, good. Next one, number 3, the recipe book which you gave me for my birthday is really good. So we've got which, and in this case, yes, you can remove it. Why? Because you've got you here and you've got the recipe book, which are both different. Okay, so here we go. Number 4, the restaurant which opened last week has had great reviews, and in this case, yeah, I'm afraid which has to stay there. Number 5, the waitress who I talked to was very helpful. Now, can I remove who? Yes, you can. You've got I here, the subject, and a different subject here, the waitress. Okay, and last one, all the students who take cookery lessons enjoy them. What about now? Is it okay? Yeah, I can't remove it. Why? Because it wasn't exactly the same subject. Let's go to page 46, exercise number 3. In this case, you have to rewrite the sentences using the information given. Use the relative clause in each sentence. Okay, what I've done, I have underlined the very beginning of the sentences that you have to create. All right, so our local food festival started 4 years ago. I can remember it. So you're gonna start with I can remember it. Yes, write it down here, and then from then on you continue. You done it? 1, 2, 3, 4, go. So here we go. I can remember the year when our local food festival started. Right. Number 2. The food festival was on last weekend. The food festival was really good. So if we put them together using a relative clause, it would be something like this. The food festival, which was really good, was on last weekend. Number 3, I watched a celebrity chef. He made a delicious curry. So I watched a celebrity chef who made a delicious curry. Number 4, there were lots of stalls. The stalls sold different kinds of food. So there were lots of stalls which sold different kinds of food. Number 5, there was a pop-up restaurant. You could eat Italian food there. So there was a pop-up restaurant where you could eat Italian food. And the last one, number 6, the organizers say it's been the most successful year ever. The organizers worked very hard. And the organizers who worked very hard say it's been the most successful year ever.